Immigration in America. Let's dive in. At the heart of the bill is a massive boost in funding for immigration enforcement. $45 billion goes to expanding detention centers, aiming for at least 116,000 beds nationwide, ending catch and release by detaining more migrants until their hearings. ICE receives $30 billion for more staff and operations, while $46.5 billion is dedicated to finishing the border wall. CBP gets $15 billion for facility upgrades and new security initiatives. The bill also sets aside $13.5 billion to reimburse state and local governments that cooperate with federal immigration enforcement. Supporters say these investments are essential for national security and a unified enforcement system. Critics warn this could erode trust between police and immigrant communities. The bill introduces new fees and stricter rules for immigrants. For the first time, asylum seekers must pay a $100 application fee, and the cost to appeal a judge's decision jumps from $110 to $900. Access to federal programs like the ACA and Medicare, SNAP and CHIP is sharply restricted for many lawfully present immigrants, including refugees and asylees. Only green card holders of 5 years, certain Cuban and Haitian entrants, and residents from compact nations are mostly unaffected. The child tax credit now requires at least one parent with a social security number, cutting off benefits for thousands of U.S. citizen children in mixed-status families. Supporters argue these changes promote self-sufficiency and fiscal responsibility. Critics warn they will push more families into poverty and make justice less accessible. The bill exposes a deep divide over America's immigration future. Supporters see it as a long overdue investment in law and order, arguing that increased funding and higher fees make the system fairer and more sustainable. They believe restricting social benefits preserves resources for citizens and encourages immigrant self-reliance. Critics counter that expanded detention and higher fees undermine due process and human rights, making it harder for vulnerable migrants to access justice. They warn that cutting off benefits will increase poverty and hardship, especially for children and essential workers who already contribute to the economy. The debate centers on whether these measures create a more orderly system or simply punish those seeking a better life. The stakes are high for millions of families and communities. The nation is watching to see which vision prevails. With Trump's signature, the bill's sweeping changes will soon reshape U.S. immigration. Federal agencies will expand hiring and construction, while state and local governments must decide whether to cooperate for federal funds. Immigration courts will get more judges, but with a backlog of nearly 4 million cases, delays will likely persist. New fees and benefit restrictions will hit immigrant families hard, increasing demand for legal aid and social services. The loss of programs like the child tax credit and SNAP is expected to raise poverty and food insecurity among citizen children in mixed-status families. Public health experts worry about the impact of lost healthcare access in immigrant communities. Ultimately, the bill cements a vision of stricter enforcement and higher barriers to entry. Its true impact will unfold in the years ahead. Only time will tell if this historic shift brings order and security or deepens humanitarian and legal crises.